Today we're going to look at one of my absolute favourite books for babies, I Went Walking. I'm going to show you how to use it, how to read it aloud to really boost your little one's engagement in the story and their language learning. Let's get started. Welcome to Talkable Tips. These are quick videos for busy parents. So, not all books are created equal, and I know because I have read a lot of them. What's more, some books that are great for babies and toddlers just aren't right for preschoolers. So today I'm sharing with you a great book for babies and toddlers called I Went Walking. The reason I love this book is that it uses really functional words for babies and toddlers. It uses repetitive language, which is great for learning new words. It talks about what's happening in the pictures, which means it's talking about what's happening in the here and now, making it easier for babies and kids to learn what words mean. The other great thing about this is it has engaging pictures. You'll see as we read it together that there are animals hiding and that the pictures are fairly simple, which is also a great thing for little eyes. This is also a great book for learning animal signs, which we covered in our Sign With Me video on Old MacDonald Had a Farm, which I will link to right here, and you can check that one out after this video. So before we get started, let's just talk a little bit about the basics of book sharing. Now, I always love to let my little one choose the book they want to read. And you can do this from about 8 months. And you can narrow down the choice. So if there are 2 books you would really like to share with them, show them the 2 books and let them reach out and tell you which one they're most interested in. Also, let them hold the book and turn the pages. Now that might mean that they go to a favourite page and get stuck on it, or go back and forward between pages, and that's okay, because reading aloud and book sharing is all still about following your child's lead. When your little one's still developing their fine motor skills, you'll probably have to help with page turning, but that's where these board books come in really handy because the pages are really thick and there's no risk of ripping or anything like that. So I always recommend buying the board book version of books when you're reading to your baby or toddler. Now, if your little one's turning the pages, you may need to abandon reading the story altogether, but instead just point to what you can see in the pictures and talk about it. Or more importantly, look at what your child is pointing to or looking at and read that aloud to them. The other thing to think about when you're sharing any book with your child is what I call the book sharing triangle. This is something speech pathologists talk a lot about. So positioning your little one so that they can see the book, but that you can also see where they're looking. And that really helps, especially for little ones who are not really talking yet, for you to give them the words for what they're looking at. So in this instance, I would position the book here and I'd have my little one sitting on my lap, but on this side facing the book. All right, so I'm not going to read the entire book aloud today, but I'll go through some ideas of ways to share the book so that you're really maximizing language learning opportunities as well as your little one's engagement in what you're doing. Okay, let's go. I went walking. Look, it's a duck. A duck, a green duck. I went walking. What did you see? Look! There's a little black cat hiding. I saw a black cat looking at me. The cat is following her. Meow! Meow! Ooh! What's this? A tail. I went walking. What did you see? Peekaboo! A brown horse. Oh! He's cuddling the brown horse. Oh, climbing a ladder. Up, up, up. Oh, what's that hiding? I went walking. What did you see? I saw a red cow looking at me. Oh, he's on the cow. The boy's on the cow. Oh, careful. Turn the page. Oh, I went walking. What did you see? Oh, I saw a green duck. Oh, it's the duck. It's the same duck, quack, quack, looking at me. Oh, a yellow dog, licking. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Remember that it is completely okay if you don't get through the whole book with your little one. The important part is that they are enjoying book sharing with you, that they're engaged, because we know that when they're engaged, they're learning. If you want some other activity ideas that will help build your little one's language development, I will link to a couple of videos here around activities for babies and also activities for toddlers. Let me know how you're going sharing books with your little one. I know it can be a bit of a struggle, particularly with active toddlers, so share the challenges with me too, and we'll work through them together. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and remember to subscribe to my channel with notifications on so that you never miss a video. See you next week. Did you know that in my online course, I cover a new book every single week, and I include tips for sharing and maximizing language learning. I also cover 10 core strategies that help build language development and encourage those first words. So if you're interested, check out the links in the description below.